What is good, people? We're back again for another live stream. It's your neighborhood motherfucking Jesus, as usual. Just got off work. I understand why he always slams the door. Going to bed, slam the door. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Doing pretty good. Sorta. Not really. It's kind of half good, half bad. We have an unboxing to do. What up, Matt Merlin? How you doing, man? Fucking, we have an unboxing to do. There's a box on the ground. But today, something not so good happened with the car. We're having some kind of sound, some kind of mechanical issue. It's getting coffee. Had it in first gear. Start going. Pull off the fucking drive-through line. Bitch popped out of first gear. Like, it sounded like a clunk. Like, a clunk. I was like, what the fuck? So if I get, I put it in first gear, drove away, drove fine. But then I'm starting to hear this weird noise between shifts. Not every shift, but I probably heard it about 10 times today. And I really don't know what the hell it is. And it's really got me straight paranoid and worried and anxious as fuck. Like, tomorrow I'm definitely gonna take it up to my tech to see what he thinks about it, tell him the symptoms, and try to nip it in the bud, man, because, dude, Honda Day is like 50 days away. If my transmission fucking blows up or something, I'm just probably never building a car again. So tapped out on money. I ain't paying another $2,000 for another fucking Type R transmission. Fuck that. I can't even think like that. I wish I had headphones. I'm at the gym. You're at the gym, man. Getting your swole on? Oh, shit. But yeah, in a nutshell, that's what's going on with the car. Dude, I like took it for mini pulls today, and it's not like synchro issues. I know it's not a synchro issue because it gets into gear, and first gear popping out couldn't be a synchro because first gear doesn't have a synchro. You know what I'm saying? That's what disables you from, like, let's say you're going 30 miles an hour, you can't shift to first gear. You know what I mean? Not unless you shove it in there. But I was doing like completely light shifts, so not too sure on that one. Rich Rod, what's up, man? How you doing? Kicking it, just talking about the glass being half full, half empty. I got to take my car up to my tech to get it diagnosed because I'm definitely going to check it out while it's still, the car drives fine. It's not like it's missing gears or anything like that, because I've gone through transmissions where, like, you lose second gear and it's not there, or flywheel bolts back out, or shit like that. So I mean, the car is mechanically sound, but it's starting to make weird noises that aren't 100% consistent. It's intermittent and it's weird. It's literally when I'm clutching in and shifting, I hear this like metal noise. And I don't know if it's like the throwout bearing or a bearing or something like that. Like, I don't know what it is, because it's not a consistent noise that happens every single time. If it was the throwout bearing, it would happen every time, But enough of this doom and gloom. We got a box here. And what is in the box? Hopefully not a dick. I haven't driven my car for 2 weeks. Damn, that sucks, man. Why haven't you driven for 2 weeks? Because of weather or something? Or is it down? What the fuck's going on with your car? Oh. Snow and cold. Yeah, that would do it. A guy came up to work today with a. I'm not a big domestic fan by any means. I don't hate domestic, but I'm not a huge new style Camaro fan. He came up there with this ZL1, 900 fucking horsepower, sitting on Toyo R888Rs, lightweight wheels. Like, his shit looked clean, dude. Like, I was like, oh my god, that thing is really badass. Okay, so I think these are the injectors. Why does it say E85? This pump better not just be for E85, because I'm gonna stab somebody in the fucking face. It says on my receipt E85 in tank pump. If it's E85 compatible, that's great. But like, if it's E85 only or some shit, I don't know if that's a thing or not. Somebody help me out here. What up, Mad Doctor? What you order? Grams, fuel injectors, and a fuel pump. I thought that was guesswork. Here. Hey, there we go. Chillin' sweet. Oh yeah. Damn, y'all, just throw the shit around. Why don't you? Okay, so like, if you look at it, there's one injector in there. The rest of them are just like fucking thrown around. I see how it is. Showing that love. And there they are. If I can get to focus. A good old Grams 750cc. Looking pretty dope. There's all four of them. Hey. There's thems. Then we got, looks like we got the 4 connectors. And they even hooked it up with 2 stickers. Hey. In 2 colors. Hey. That'll work. That'll work. I get the flow data. Oh, that's kind of cool. Shows you every single one of their injector sizes and the flow data. So we got a 750cc, voltage offset, flow rate. Booyah. And for all you guys wondering, like, do you really need a 750cc? I mean, we probably could have got by with a 550, but I talked to a tuner, and they were telling me 750cc would be the perfect size for, you know, shooting for a little under 300 horsepower. Because like Surge Motive, I always use Surge as like a comparison because like he's got a K20, K24 setup, and he's making 278 or something like that on fucking RDX injectors, but his shits are maxed out. So he would definitely be making more power with a bigger injector working less hard. You know what I mean? True story. So there's that. See that right there. Might go grab my K-Tune fuel rail from upstairs and Fry, what's up? D Mossy, what's up, man? So here's the pump. Mad Doctor says makes sense. Yeah, I just wanted to, you know, make sure my injectors weren't going to be like, you know, tax the fuck out, working as hard as they can. Man, honestly, like you think I'm don't get me wrong, I'm super juiced, but like today driving with the car, like I'm excited, but I'm really not that excited because like I have issues with my car, you know. And I don't know if I'm just, you know, over worrying or something. I think when I go talk to my tech tomorrow, I'll be like, yo, like what could this be? Because shit is weird. Shit is not sounding good. And it's not a consistent problem, which makes it even more of a headache, you know. I wonder if they like flow test these. It smells like aquarium gasoline, which is, you know, smells like aquarium and gasoline. Yeah, okay, so this is the Grams 320 liter per hour pump. Definitely looks a lot more legit than ordering one off Amazon, which is probably not a good idea. Don't do it, kids. So here's your strainer. There's another strainer. Little piece of line for the guess I'm that's just for the feed. Booyah. And some butt connectors and some hose clamps and some O-rings. Hey. I mean, this bitch is like sealed, but it smells like gasoline. Fry says, what happened? Okay, so basically in a nutshell, I was getting coffee. I'm sitting at the drive-thru, get my coffee. I put in first gear. I start pulling off, and literally it popped out of first gear, and it like made this weird clunk noise, like clunk. I was like, what the fuck was that? I thought I ran over something, you know, like it almost sounded like running over something, you know what I mean? And like, this is literally just taking off the line. It was in first gear. Synchros, it can't be a synchro for first gear though, if you think about it, because first gear doesn't have a synchro. That's like how you, when you're going like over 5 miles an hour, you can't shift into first gear. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's a synchro because first gear doesn't have a synchro. Where are you going in a second? No, I'm saying literally I'm taking off the line. Imagine you're at a complete dead stop. First gear. You start paddling out. Literally, like as soon as I let the clutch out, I didn't stall out or anything like that. Literally, the fucking gear just popped into neutral, which is like, I don't understand that. Maybe it wasn't, think about it this way. Maybe it wasn't all the way in first gear, because like with a K-Tune shifter, you have shifter stops. Maybe I need to readjust my shifter stops, but I've never had this issue before. You know what I'm saying? So something's kind of weird with it. Could be a bearing or something like that. I don't know. But so after that happened, I mean, the car drives fine. It doesn't miss a gear or anything, right? But I've been hearing this weird noise between shifts. Like I'm getting on it, driving normal, whatever. When I shift, I'm hearing this like metallic, like metally type noise. And it's not every single shift. It's not every single drive. It's literally like here and there. You know what I mean? And it's got me bugged out. Like dead ass bugged out. Because if anything happens to that transmission, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. Because another used Type R transmission is mad fucking expensive. At that point, I think if anything happens to this transmission, I'm just going to get another fucking, I don't know, like a Type S transmission, take what I can out of the Type R transmission and just throw the 4th, 5th, 6th, and the final drive and the sell the LSD, the factory LSD, and just buy an M factory and buy Carbon Tech Synchrotech carbon synchros and just like rebuild the gearbox completely, which is not what I want to do because that would be fucking expensive. But it would give me a peace of mind because I would be able to go through the gearbox and know exactly everything is put back together, everything is okay. And yeah, just a fucking pain in the ass, you know? Because we're 50 days. We're less than 2 months away from Honda Day. Like there's literally 50 days to Honda Day. And yeah. Let's see. It's always when you piece it together that it runs amazing. Justin says, "Do you really think it's the transmission?" Yeah, I think it's something. Why would the gear pop out? That's your fucking transmission. Shut up, Justin. Fry says, "Hey, training work is the best though when you know you can put the power down all day and have fun." Mad Doctor says, "Are you going to Maryland?" Planning on it. We're 50 days away. I'm definitely planning on it, but you know, my transmission blows up or something, I'm not going to be happy. Mad Doctor says, "Are you going to Maryland?" Fry says, "At least you can build your training. My POS automatic can't get shit done to it. Get an upgraded torque converter." Justin says, "Couldn't it be the shifter?" Doubtful. Why would there be a metallic sound that sounds like it's like underneath or in the engine bay if it's just the shifter inside? You know what I'm saying? Man, I almost want to start mocking up this tonight and get this fuel pump installed in the fuel pump assembly, like primarily with the help of Surge Motive's video, because that video is like a life godsend, amazing shit. But yeah, this thing looks definitely looks pretty quality. Yeah, I think the one. Let's see. Show me where, and I'll buy one ASAP. I'm thinking of taking that drive 6 hours away from me. Oh, dude, it's completely worth it. Honda Day is like so much fun. I mean, literally, I'm working to go to Honda Day, basically. That's how much I love going. I've been one time, and it's like a fucking drug. I mean, there's so much cool shit there. And a lot of people, like some people that aren't into car shows, you know, they're like, no, car show culture, car scene culture, and all that stuff's whack. I just build my car for me, and I'm the same way. I don't build my car for anyone but myself. But at the same time, dude, there are so many fucking clean cars at Honda Day, and there's so many crappy cars at Honda Day. Like that's the joy of it, really. Do you have a garage? Would you do the install vid in the body shop? I have a garage, but I don't know where I'd be doing it, honestly. I'm not quite sure at this point. Because I don't really have as many tools in my garage as opposed to like the shop. Jerry's got like everything. He's got 40 grand in Snap-on tools that I can use. So that's always nice, having the right tool. The right tool. But as far as the injectors go, I could probably just do that here. That's like not gonna take shit. I would use those shows as inspiration and network of people. And where the fuck did my cigarette go? Did I already smoke that bitch? Do you guys recall me smoking a cigarette? I feel like that bitch just like fell or something. Whatever. Fuck it. No, you didn't smoke it. What the fuck did I do with it? I had to smoke it. It's on the ground somewhere? Dude, what the fuck? I rolled one. I took out 10 cig tubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 3, 6. There's 9. So I definitely. I think I smoked it. Maybe I smoked it before I was on camera. Maybe I'm just like retarded. Like, roll another one. The mysterious disappearing cigarette. I'll laugh when I find that bitch. Be like, hey, there you are. But yeah, luckily I have tomorrow off, so I'm gonna go run by and see John or Aaron and be like, yo, ease my mind, dogs. What's going on with my car? Damn, this thing's rolling tight tonight. Also trying to figure out about, I mean, the wiring for these clips right here is fairly straightforward. It's just a power and a ground. But yeah, I guess I'll just snip off the old clips. Is that what I have to do? Yeah, you would snip off the old ones, I would assume. Yeah, let's look at one of these motherfuckers. I've never changed injectors. Mad Doctor retracted his message. Why are you retracting messages? What happened? What did I miss? Okay, so that's straight wild style. This bitch is going there a ways. Like, there ain't no way that bitch is ever coming off of. How the A go with the app? The job. Or how'd the application go with the job? Is that what you meant to say? I'm assuming. I haven't turned it in yet. Because I pretty much already have the job, but turning the application in is like the final nail. Well, not nail in the coffin, but final, step. I'm trying to figure out how long I'm going to stay at O'Reilly because I don't want to start a new job when I'm going to Honda Day in like a month and a half. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to ask for too much from my new employer. Because ultimatum-wise, I will straight walk out of a job just to go to Honda Day. Deadass. Be like, yo, by the way, watch this bitch. Now you see me, now you don't. Fuck, what was I about to do? I was about to do something. Oh, I'm gonna go grab my fuel rail from upstairs real quick. Hey. Hey. That's right. Ooh. Justin says good point. Mad Doctor says facts. Justin says, is valve adjustment on an RSX a DIY job? I mean, yeah. It's not a fun job necessarily. It involves taking the valve cover off and taking a feeler gauge and a tool and checking all the valves. My valves don't need adjusted. Not yet, at least. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna take one of these injectors. Hopefully, don't fuck anything up. So I'm assuming, yeah, I just go like that. Man, I ain't trying to fuck one of these up. Dude, these bitches feel like they. I mean, I guess it's got to be a snug fit. God damn, how snug that you're supposed to be. This O-ring feels like it's. I mean, I guess it's good to have it tight, but that bitch is. See how tight that bitch is? That bitch is in there. I guess it's better to have it too tight than too loose. But the real question is, how the fuck are you supposed to get this bitch in there? Oh, come on, baby girl. Oh, there we go. This bitch are bottomed out. Can't go in there. Oh, shit. How far is the bitch supposed to go? That's my question. That's what I want to know. Where are we at? My cord's got 200,000 plus miles, needs a chain and tensioner bad. Fucker sounds like a rattle can under the hood. If it needs a tensioner, dude, you gotta replace that like ASAP. You snap that timing chain, it's done. Valve's gone, burnt up. Valve float. So many things could happen. I think I got them in. That bitch feels like it is in there. Hold on. Moment of truth. Look down the barrel. I think it's a little too far in though. There ain't no plug on that side. There'll be a plug on this side. Plug it. Keep these bitches installed. Where are we at? Justin says my Odyssey sounded like that for a couple of years. I turned up the music on cold starts. Justin said, or Fry says at Rebel Rouser, yeah, it sucks because I know I need to lash the valves too. Yeah, man, I'm kind of stuck. Justin says, get an ASIN timing kit for $200 in DIY. Fuck that. For a timing chain, get a fucking OEM Honda. I wouldn't trust it. I really wouldn't. So I can't tell if I'm pushing them in too far. A bunch of dust and shit in there. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm assuming. So you wouldn't want to go much further in this. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. It'd have to be. Because I've never, all the times I've worked on Hondas and shit, I've never replaced injectors ever. Taken out fuel rails, but never had to replace the injectors. Especially with some high flow shit. See, I just can't tell. I really can't. Ow. Thumbers. Dude, it's my fucking thumb, dude. Ow. Did y'all hear that? The fuck? Yeah, I think that's the right spot for him to be in. This one might need to go up a little bit more. No, I see what it'll be. When you press them down in, this little bevel lip will be sitting flush. There'll be nowhere for it to go. That's what it is. That's what I'm missing. What do we miss? All this is thinking of selling my RPF ones. I've never really liked them, to be honest. Probably going to buy 06 Type S wheels again. That's what I would do. I'm not a huge RPF one fan, honestly. They're not horrible looking wheels, but everyone's got them, you know? Let's see. Aldo says new injectors. New injectors. Getting there. Putting it together. Getting it all sorted out. Yeah, so all the fuel will get in there nicely. It looks. I'm assuming. These bitches are gonna be sweet though. Yeah, they're supposed to have a little bit of play to them, like, you know what I mean? Because once you put it down in the fucking holes, should be good to go. Dude, how weird is it? I didn't even plan this out. I don't know if it's just the O-rings they choose. Everything's blue. I mean, what the hell? What if they would just use black O-rings? Wouldn't nearly be as cool. Let's see. That sounded painful. It's snug fit. Yeah, it's not popping out. Those O-rings are fat. They were a bitch to get in there. Like if you look at it, here, try pulling it. That bitch ain't going nowhere. It ain't gonna leak. I mean, I'm not really pulling on it super hard, but I mean, it ain't going nowhere. It's staying completely chill. They all look like they're fitting. They're all fitting pretty good. This one looks like it's. Yeah, it's right when they're there. Pretty much. Yeah, that's 100% got to be where they're at. Because if you think about it, if they went any further, you wouldn't be able to plug the clips in. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it looks pretty dope. And more importantly, it's not about look. It's about 750cc injectors, people. That's what it's about. Justin says same fry, but time and belt replacement is cheaper than engine replacement if you don't get it done. True story. Well, if you're lucky, if you turn the engine off in time, you'll just burn up a few valves as opposed to like floating a valve and sending that floated valve down in the engine and destroying everything. Yeah. Mad Doctor says K-Tune fuel rail, K-Tune fuel rail. Scratch and dent. I mean, look how good this motherfucker looks for a scratch and dent item. See, to the naked eye, I don't see anything wrong with it. But then you flip it on the underside, that right there, you see that little spot right there? That's what they call a scratch and dent. That little blemish on the fucking underside. I mean, this is literally going to be like, it's going to be like at this angle, basically. You're not even going to see that shit. And the fucking K-Tune fuel rail is like it's like $129 or $150 or whatever the hell it is. Got that shit for $65. That is a steal. I can deal with that blemish for saving, half price basically. True motherfucking story. God damn. Ugh. What CC are the stock injectors? Stock Type S injectors or DC5 injectors are 310 cc. So these are more than double. These are 750 cc's. So I think it's pretty safe to say we're not running out of fuel anytime soon. True story. Trying to think of anything else. I don't know. Yeah. Today sucked at work. Let's talk about work for a moment. Work today was very slow, boring ass day. Like really boring, horrible. Needless to say. Now the real question is, which one goes on the car? Which one goes on the laptop? Black on the laptop or white on the laptop? Black on the car or white on the car? I just don't know. We'll leave it up to you guys. Justin says black on the car. It's funny you say that because that's kind of what I was thinking. Honestly. You talked me into it. Justin says, sorry, man. Slow days are the worst, dude. Slow days blow. But luckily, I have tomorrow off, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, needless to say. Where is this going? I think it's safe to say I've sticker bombed the fuck out of this laptop. Running that space. Because I'm like, some stickers, like, I don't mind overlapping, then some, like this retro Autotech sticker, I ain't putting shit on this. This is an OG sticker. This is where our Recaros came from. Black being, you got the red on the car. You got the red on it. True story. That was almost Kobe. I had a pretty funny customer come in today. This guy from the pizza place we order from that's like right next to us, next door, or like, you know, the strip mall next to us, comes in with a Mercury Sable or a Ford Taurus or some shit like that. It's his grandma's car, or his girlfriend's grandma's car, or something like that. So he's like, "Hey man, you got a funnel I could use?" I was like, "I mean, I'll pour the oil in for you. I won't spill a drop." So he gets the oil out of the trunk. I'm like, "You know how low you are?" He's like, no, I haven't checked yet." So I'm like, so I check his oil for him. He's like a quart low, like half a quart low. So literally I look at the oil cap. The oil cap says 5W20. He pulls out 10W30 synthetic. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, dude, your oil cap says 5W20. Why are you putting 10W30? And he's like, that's what my grandma said to put in it. I'm like, okay. I was like, well, this bitch blows up. It's on you, buddy. Don't come back telling me, oh, you didn't put 5W20 in it. I told you, motherfucker, put 5W20 in this bitch. And look where you got. You blew out your shit. Blew out the goddamn seals out this bitch. People are very stubborn with their cars. Like, and they're not car people. They're just like stubborn. They're like, no, that's what they said. Well, the oil cap says different. I look it up in the fluid specs for your year, make, and model. The shit says put 5W20 in it. But you go ahead. You go ahead and fuck your bitch. Like, he even called up his grandma and was like, I talked to her and I was like, you know your oil cap says 5W20. She's like, just put 10W30 in it. I'm like, all right, that works for me. Like, your shit blows up. Okay, Granny. Justin says, are the coworkers still chill? Most of them are. A couple of them are kind of, you know, true story. I'm sure you got a lot of good work stories. Some. I mean, I've been there for like 2 months, a little over 2 months, so I've got some, you know, funny stories. I've got a lot of assholes. I guess that could still be considered funny. But yeah, it's just, dude, I'm tired of working. Kev, what's up, man? Haha, bro, we ain't allowed to touch people's cars because of that. Wipers and headlights, that's it. You want oil? You want me to look at that? You want me to look at something? Nope. Dude, we don't even do headlights all the time because, like, some of those fucking cars, like the German, European cars, Mercedes and shit, I don't fuck with them. I hands down do not fuck with them. I fucking Mercedes ML 350s or whatever they are, the SUV ones that are like 19 years old at this point. They're like 15 years old at this point. This German guy comes in speaking fluent German, like does not speak a lick of English. I need head bulb. I'm like, okay. You come outside. I'm like, do you want to buy the head bulb first? I need head bulb. I'm like, you have to buy it. Just come outside. It's like a pedophile trying to lure a kid into an ice cream truck or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, do you get it? You have to buy one first. It's like, just come outside. Kev says, I meant batteries, not headlights. Don't know why I typed it. Because they want fucking headlights installed. Did I tell you the story about the bitch that this bitch says she needs a headlight, and I'm like, well, we don't always install headlights. It depends on the vehicle. If we have to move stuff and take a bunch of stuff apart, we don't always do it. But I said to her, for fun, I will amuse you and go outside and see if I can do it for you. So it's like a $26 H1 or H11 bulb. You know, it's not like a cheap bulb. It's like a high and a low beam in one, twin style bulb, dual filament. So literally, her reservoir bottle was in the way. So like there was like this much fucking room to fit my hand down there and get it. And I didn't want to do it. I was like, I mean, do it properly. I need to move this reservoir, you know, it's in the way. I was like, I would feel like such an asshole if I fucked up your bulb or something like that, trying to get it down in there and dropped it or broke it or something, because I'm not buying you another bulb, basically. And she goes, well, what if I drive away from here and I don't have my headlight installed and I get pulled over by a cop and I get a ticket? Then you are an asshole. I was like, all right, bitch. I'm gonna put this motherfucker in there. And I got that bitch in there. And yeah, didn't even say thank you. It's like, get the fuck out of here. I'd have fucking slash your tires. Kev says, bro, oh my God, I love when they do that. Like, just come out and look. Like, nah, bro. Sometimes I'll just step out the door and instant respond with, yeah, it's fucked. Oh my God, dude. That'd be like my wet dream, just like, yeah, fucked. Just like out the fucking window. Sorry, it's fucked. Like, and then there's people like that have super easy requests. Like, let's say, for example, a license plate bulb, super common. Both the license plate bulbs I've done. One was in a BMW, the other one was in like a Toyota Camry or some shit. Both those people gave me $5 tips for putting in a fucking $3 bulb. I was like, yes, please. That's called free coffee. I'll take that. Justin says, people are just so nice now. Kev says, haha, true. If people want you to bend over backwards, then we'll immediately shit on you. Please, help me out. Fuck you. Fry says, Justin and I actually found a motor for 500. Booyah, junkyard scores. Justin says, not all license plate bulbs are easy. Most of them are. A little finessing. Not saying 100% of them, but even BMW being the backwards ass bastard child it is to work on. It's, you know, that's why we have YouTube. That's why we have Google. Fry says K24Z2's cheapest K motors out there. Yeah, pretty much like next to a K24A4 or something like that, like on a CRB or an Accord motor. I mean, you go to the right junkyard, man, you can find one of those for like $300 to $700 somewhere in that area, depending on condition. Man, I want to go outside and just like put this shit in. But the only thing I don't feel like doing right now is wiring. Because I'm pretty sure what I'm gonna need to do with these piggies. Or I'm not gonna butt connect these. I'm gonna solder these in, like dead ass. Because the way the car vibrates, I feel like that butt connector wouldn't stand a chance. What do you guys think? Like, I'm talking like a proper crimp as opposed to soldering it in. What would you do? It's just two wires. I mean, I don't know. Who the fuck in here has done injectors before? With pigtails. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was just putting injectors in, you wouldn't have to change a goddamn thing with the injector plug clip. But with this shit, Justin says, ever had to take someone's junk out of their trunk to get the battery? That sounds so wrong, but yes, I have. I had this fucking old guy come in. He bought a battery the day before, right? For a Chrysler 300. Okay. So fucking, I got off at like 3 p.m. He bought the battery and left like around noon. So I left 3 p.m. So I worked the next morning at 7:30. I opened up at 7:30 on a Sunday. This fucking guy was in the parking lot waiting for me, not anyone else but me, at fucking 7:31. He got there right when we opened up. He's like, I was looking for you yesterday. I'm like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, I bought my battery and then I was gonna come back and you must have left about what, 2 or 3 o'clock? And I'm like, yeah, I left at 3 because I get off work. He's He's like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to install this battery for me. I'm like, thought you were gonna do it yourself. He's like, ah, no, you can do it. And I'm like, what the fuck? So in the Chrysler 300, it's in the back and it's like bracketed in, toe strapped, ratchet strapped in. It's a fucking nightmare. Took me like at least an hour out in the fucking 7:30 in the morning, cold, no sun up. I wanted to stab this motherfucker. I hated it so much. And then I'm like, all right, you're good to go. And he's like, all right, Sonny. Just gets in his car and fucking dips out. Doesn't even say thank you. I wanted to be like, I hope you die on the way home. Motherfucker. You old geriatrics fuck. Can't even say thank you. I'd have fucked your wife. That would be uncomfortable for both of us. She looks like a raisinette. Oh my god, dude. People are ridiculous. Grind my goddamn gears. Caden, what's up, man? Hop on Fortnite in a bit. In a bit. I need to let out my frustration in a non-Fortnite way. Because Fortnite just accentuates my anger nowadays, for the most part. Game fucking sucks. But I'm addicted to it. Like I think it's pretty safe to say I'm as addicted to Fortnite as I am to cigarettes, probably. Somewhere in that area. You don't even realize it. Ay, ay, ay. Everybody's laughing. My bad, guys. Fry says I'm hooked to the Division. Well, Division's a fire game, especially like if you've ever been to or live in New York. I would imagine that would probably fuck with your head. Like, whoa. It's like if there's a video game based around Richmond, I'd be like, I'm playing that. Fry says number 2 is dope. Is it already out? The Division 2 is already out? Didn't even know that. Oh, the beta came out, but it's closed. Ah, I got you. Fry, are you on PS4? What system do you have? Fry says March 15th. PC Master Race. God damn it. I'm so sick of you goddamn PC people. Master Race. You guys are like the Aryans. You guys are like the Aryans of gaming culture, I swear. Heil Hitler, Heil PC. Every time I see PC Master Race, that shit fucking gets me. Shit is funny as fuck. Price says you haven't seen my YouTube channel. I've skimmed it before, I think. Let me check. Why won't it let me look at your fucking... Dude, it won't let me click on your shit. Dude, what is happening? Fry. Filter. Channel. Dude, there's a lot of fries. Like, hands down, there are a lot of fries. Wait, is that your channel right here? Fry. There's another guy named Fry. God damn it. Man, I'm about to search like a motherfucker. You got a link to your channel, Fry, because there's a lot of fries, and they all have like Futurama fucking thumbnails. This could take a while. Here, just type in Fry PC parts. Let's see about that. Justin says, are terminal covers necessary? Also, does cola actually help with corrosion? Justin, shut up. And they make this packet of gel that's anti-corrosion gel. You rub it on the terminals. You don't need terminal covers. Just don't leave your shit dirty. It says video unavailable. Why does it say video unavailable? Yeah, it definitely says video unavailable, Fry. What the hell? Is this a prank? Am I getting pranked? Where's Ashton Kutcher? Kev says terminal covers help. No coke, dude. It's a big fucking mess. You know they make battery cleaner, right? Justin says, what about terminal grease? That's what I just said. Be all. Fry says, latest unboxing my video card. Well, video unavailable. Can't watch it. Dude, how in the fuck does this not work? Watch v.gcq1 fd 734m. Video unavailable. What the hell? It definitely says video unavailable. I'm not lying. I have no reason why. See, video unavailable. It's very sad. It's the face. Like, what's your fucking channel name? Like Fry PC. Just find your fucking channel. Channel. Like, I found one that's looks like your thumbnail, but it's not, because it has a different background. Kev says works for me. What the fuck? Hey, there we go. Get it, get it, get it. Fuck your bitch and get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Please tell me you made this song. Oh, free YouTube sounds, goddammit. Fry. Why do you only have 16 subs, Fry? You're like everywhere. You're commenting on Hunter Tune and like bajillion places. Fry Boys, Hunter Boys, Shades. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have more than 16 subs. Now 17. Free YouTube sounds. I read that. It's not car content. I have 4,300 total views. If I was car content, I would blow up. Yeah, I mean, but still, Like, I don't just watch car shit on YouTube. I'm like watching music shit, fucking anything, you know, mainly car content and music. But now you're at 17. Booyah. Geez, you really weren't kidding about PC Master Race. You got, what the hell? ASUS ROG Strix RX 580 8GB OC. See, I don't even know what any of this shit is. Athlon X4 880K into my Asus A88X Pro. All right, so you're putting a thing in a computer. Oh, yeah. Well, the tech channels are insane compared to my videos, and my hardware is like 2 years old on average when I make the YouTube videos. Laugh my ass off. It's mid-grade AMD products. Well, shit, man. Whatever works for you, you know what I mean? I mean, just think about it this way. I'm on a homebrewed late 2012 model Mac Mini with maxed out RAM, 16 gigabytes, bro. 8 fucking USB 3.0 ports. Too many SD card slots. Yeah. All right, says it's basically comparable to a PS4/PS4 Pro. I got a same year MacBook White. Don't tell the PC Master Race, man. They might castrate you. This guy's PC and he's got a MacBook. Auto defay execution style. Gonna push you off a building. So we Mac Bros low key. That's right. Dude, I just honestly, like, I have a PC, like, hey, PC in the back, you know? Got a PC laptop right here. I think both are great. But I will admit all the problems I ever have with computers is with Windows computers, unfortunately. So, like, I can leave my Mac, I can leave it on for months at a time. One, it doesn't overheat. Two, it does not try to do some kind of Windows 10 bullshit. It's like installing updates. I hate that shit. I fucking loathe that shit. I like to be in control of my computer, you know what I mean? To a degree. I know like computers are probably like straight bugged, but I hate that feeling of not having control of my machine. If that makes sense. Fry says, nah, man, Hackintosh came out later than that, so I'm good. PC Master Race guys were rocking apples until the Mac Pro went from tower to small micro form factor bullshit that made all the pros go PC. Dude, that is true, man. Those Mac Pro big fucking rugged aluminum towers, those were the shit. I still want to buy, like, I have a Mac Mini, but like I would still love to have the big fucking fat, you know, stick 4 hard drives in it and put all your shit in it, like Mac Pro. Because that little black, like it looks like a airplane turbine or some shit. That thing's whack as fuck, in my opinion. Justin says, amen. Hallelujah. Mad Doctor says, I catch you tomorrow, Shades. Early shift in the morning. Good luck with the injector install. Thank you, thank you. Caden says, Apple needs a game console. Yeah, to a degree. I don't think they're going to do that, though. Justin says, have a great week, Mad Doctor. Fry says, bro, the work desk big boy producers loved Apple and made Apple what it is today. Jose Carda, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Mad Doctor says, fucking mint. Fry says, bro, if you ball out a PC, I can get you to run Apple OS on it and you can boss out. Yeah, I mean, that would be dope. Like, the only thing I don't like about if you do have, I mean, I know for like when you're on a Mac and you want to run Windows, like Parallels, that whole virtual desktop boot up shit, I hate that. I think that is it slows down the computer like fucking religiously. It's horrible. Yeah, feasibly it gets the job done, but like it takes so much like workload. True story. Fry says, yeah, the Hackintosh is not virtual. Hey, that'd be dope as fuck. Old Souls, what's up, man? How you doing, Brad? He says, ooh, 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 it shades. That's right. Fry says it's straight up cloning Apple. They hate that fact. If it's cloning Apple, sign me up. Also, since Brad just got here, look what arrived today. Look what I just assembled. Oh yeah, the big boy injectors are in the motherfucking house. We got, if it'll focus. Focus, bitch. I don't know if focus. Maybe. Maybe not. Dude, you gotta have a steady hand with this webcam. Oh, there we go. Sort of, kind of, maybe. Maybe. Dude, it was focused. What happened? What more do you want from me? Dude, I can't get to focus. Oh my god. Don't you just hate that? How hard is it to focus something? God damn. Anyways, those are grams 750 cc's. That's right. We got the big Johnnies. We got the pigtail clips, adapters, whatever you want to call them. And we got the OG grams 320 pump, all the goods. Booyah. Kev says squirt. Old Soul says, damn, those are sick. I can almost feel them on my face. Jamal, what's going on, man? How you doing? All the way from motherfucking New Zealand. Injector's looking fire. Jamal, I played my drum set today. It was very satisfying. I'm not going to lie. True story. Justin said Old Souls, but you spelled it wrong. Great channel name. Hey, Javal. Justin, you're just spelling everyone's shit wrong. Look, it's not souls like shoes. It's souls like Del Souls. And his name's Jamal. So back up. Jamal says, hey, Justin, just call me Jay, dude, not Javal. I think I'm just gonna give everybody a moderator wrench so we can all time out Justin, because that's kind of the theme. Like all my OG subscribers, they all have moderator wrenches, and we all time out Justin. It's a good laughing, or it's a good running joke. Okay, let's play a game. I'm gonna ask a question. We'll see who answers it first. And whoever answers it first gets a moderator wrench. What stock injector size is the RSX come with? What CCs? Go. Who can answer it first? And before you try to answer it, Justin, doesn't count if you answer it. Oh my god. He says, ooh, here's my chance. No, it's not the way it works. Old Soul says, haha, I have no idea. Take a guess. Justin says, you just told me, but mine don't count. Fuck my life. Well, Kev says, Google it. Well, the funny thing is, I said it in this stream in the past hour. We've been streaming for an hour and 16 minutes. So somewhere in the stream, I said what they were. I'll put it to you this way. A 750cc is more than double a stock injector size. So think about it that way. That should be a good hint. And I've already thought of the second question. The second question. Old Soul says 500 cc's. No, that's a little too big. Oh, Kev came in clutch. He said 310s, dog. Oh, wait, no. Shit. Dude, something's wrong. Motherfucker. Dude, why won't it let me click on anyone's like little ellipsis next to their name? Fuck. I knew there was going to be a problem. Son of a bitch. All right, Kev. Well, next stream. Next time I see you, I'm going to give you a moderator wrench because you got it right. But for some reason, it won't let me click on anyone's name. Okay, here's the second question. What company, what's the umbrella that Skunk 2, Kraftwerks, and Grams is all under? What's the company name? Well, as Kev says, oh my fucking God, so happy you know what ellipsis is. Dude, it's the ... That's like some OG shit right there. Everyone's just like, it's just ... No, it's an ellipsis. Shut up. I used to be in a band with this one kid, and they had a band that was called Ellipsis for like a week, and then they turned it into like the Smooth Sailors or the Smooth Sailing or some shit, or Sailors. I don't know. I was like, dude, Ellipsis. That sounded way cooler. They're like, no, man, we're the Smooth Sailors. But yeah, what company owns all those companies? Might have to do a little digging for that. I wonder if it says it on this box. It probably does. It most certainly does. Jamal says, you played drums today? Awesome. I did. It was a lot of fun. I played a lot of woodblock. Yep. Dude, something about playing a woodblock like a hi-hat is just fucking fire. Like just like playing like a hi-hat pattern on a woodblock, or even like the snare drum rim, just like so Deerhoof. It's not even funny. Old Soul says Kraftwerks. That's one of the companies that this company owns. Like imagine like Skunk 2, Grams, Kraftwerks, all those companies. They're all owned by one company. Oh shit, Brad got it. There you go. Group A Engineering, Group A Autosports, Group A. He got it. And Kev was Groupa. Yeah, Kev was on it too. So they both get wrenches. I wish I could do it now, but I don't know why this fucking it won't let me click like it normally will. I don't get it. Founded on the Better Business Bureau in Cali. Justin says, thank God you can't make them mods. Oh, really? Just because you said that? I'm bringing in the secret weapon. You know who I'm calling. Justin, do you know who I'm calling? I think you have an idea who I'm calling. Hopefully he's not passed out drunk. Not looking promising. Wake your ass up. Justin David needs timed out. Come on now. Come on now. Come on down. Hopefully he'll wake up out of his beer coma. Okay, I got a backup weapon. I got the maestro himself. The what's cracking guys. Because it's only 8:30 in California. Oh. But it's Valentine's Day. Not looking promising. Fuck. Everyone's busy. Let's see. Justin says, no, Eric, don't pick up. Jamal says, what type of bass drum pedal do you use? Well, I use two different types. I have my go-to would probably be just a DW pedal. Like any kit, any situation, if it has a DW pedal, you're pretty much good to go. But I do have my my secret weapon, which is the JoJo pedal. I don't know if let's see if I can grab this shit. Fuck, I don't think you'd still be able to see it. Hold on. Let's see. Field trip. You're still not gonna be able to see it. And maybe if I this is in the way too. That's the secret weapon. That's the JoJo pedal. Let's see. Also says Christian is at the shop. Justin says they're both hammered. I'm free. Also says dude should be painting his soul. Ha ha ha. Was that a Chilton manual down there? It was. I had to pick these up. And yes, Brad, you'll be very proud of me. And yes, Brad, you'll be very proud of me. You know, just brushing up on my Civics and Del Sols and CRXs. These are usually $29 a piece. I got these for like $10 a piece. I couldn't resist. Kev says, I see that CRC. Yeah, a little cutie electronics cleaner. She can't go wrong, man. Shit's fire. It's essentially just mineral spirits, paint thinner. I don't know. Justin says, odd question. Why are your cigarette papers orange and white? Because they're cigarette papers. What color you want them to be? Old Soul says, I sent you that right-hand drive beat the other day. That thing was clean. I saw that. Yeah, the thing was clean. I've kind of, as time goes on, as a week or two goes by, I'm kind of like, this beat, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit in it. I am still thinking about going up to J-Spec Auto and test driving that one Honda Beat, the one that's $8,900. Because I think the one you sent me was $8,900 as well. They both have like 30,000 miles on them, which is like ridiculously low. But considering it's a motorcycle engine, it's a 660cc or some shit. Think about going 30,000 miles on a motorcycle. That'd be a good amount of miles. But like in a car, that's nothing, but it's a car with a motorcycle engine. So it's kind of like a weird gray area. You know what I mean? Jamal says, cool, DW pedals are good. I want to get a DW 9000 pedal. Yeah, I'm trying to think what DW pedal I have on my acoustic kit. It is on my DW pedal on my acoustic kit. It's a 7000 series. Totally works good. Some of the ones you like, the 9000 are like some of the higher end ones. I mean, they're really good, but 7000 is good. 3000s are good. Brad says, I want to get Rock Band for PS3 for the kids. I'd be the coolest dad. Wife would hate it. Yeah, I mean, it gets them interested in music, but like, I don't know. It's hard to put into words. It's not really going to teach them anything about music. It's more just going to teach them about like having fun with music, but not really playing music, but like learning hand-eye coordination and stuff. So it is kind of a good tool to have. It's just not, it's not like with maybe like the drum kit a little bit, like, they'll learn some of it, but you know what I mean? Some of it's not going to transfer over, like the guitar stuff, like just pressing 5 buttons. That's really not going to transfer over. But I think the drum kit, that would transfer over because you're like, kick drum, learning all the ambidextrous shit, juggling things basically, doing 2 or 3 or 4 things at once basically. That would be pretty helpful. Old Soul says, my kids are 4 and 2. Oh, yeah, then you're fine. That's great. That'd be cool as hell. So you were saying, Kev, butt connecting these or crimping these is the way to go. Alrighty then. That works for me. I say we got some crimping to do tomorrow. Jamal says Big Baby Miller versus Anthony Joshua in Brooklyn soon. Should be a good fight. Big Baby Miller versus Anthony Joshua? I think Anthony Joshua's going to fuck him up. I'm just saying. I think that's a publicity stunt. Big Baby Miller versus fucking Anthony Joshua. I think that's like totally a publicity stunt. They're like, let's make Anthony Joshua look really good. Let's see. Also says Kev makes a mean wire harness. Just saying. He does. Dude, those crimp sleeves are crazy looking. Barbed wire pack of 50. With waterproof heat shrink. Where the hell would I get like barbed crimps from? I've never seen those before. Like I have like fucking plastic, like, you know. I have like butt connectors, you know, like these. Like you would literally, bitch, open up. I feel like I'm gonna open this bitch up and there's all gonna come out. Like you would, just hypothetically saying, you would take one, put it in there like that, crimp it on the end, put your other one, crimp it on the end, type deal. Moss says, yeah, should be Wilder versus Joshua instead. I know, right? Kev says, cut heat shrink off and see what it looks like. Well, the thing about these is, like, these are, like, hard as fuck. Like, you can't even, I mean, I can't even bend this with my fucking hand. It's like, I could bend it with a pair of pliers and crimp it, but you know what I'm saying? These are, like, hard plastic ones. It's not really, like, heat shrink. I do have heat shrink, though. Brad says, what about these? We got every cigarette, I swear. That bitch sit for a second. Oh, those are fire. Are those like the new type? Like it's like heat shrink and it's got like solder in the middle. One piece design, it consists of transparent heat shrinkable sleeve and flux solder. You know, you take like a heat gun or a lighter to it and the bitch melts. Yeah, those look all right. Excuse me. And they're waterproof. I'm gonna watch those. Kev says electronic stores. Yeah, fucking Radio Shack's dead though. We don't have Radio Shack anymore. It's so sad. Like the only place I get electronic stuff from is Jameco, like the catalog online site. Because I think the only other, yeah, those only butt connectors I have are like hard plastic ones. Brad says, "Long live Radio Shack." Kev says, "Hobby Store, old school," or I was about to call you old school. Old Soul says, "Hobby Town, USA." I'm trying to see, man. Electronic stores near my location. Let's see. ABEC Electronics is computer. I can't even talk. Computer repair. Boulders Parkway. Where the fuck is that? Oh. Store locator Radio Shack. No way. There's still a Radio Shack somewhere? What the fuck? It's like literally like 10 minutes away from me. What the fuck? It says Hobby Town Radio Shack Express. What is this shit? Yeah, inside Hobby Towns. Yeah, it's a hobby town. I didn't even, dude, what the fuck? I'm like going there tomorrow. Like, yo, Playboy, hook me up with a little shum shum. Oh my god. I think if my car, my transmission or something breaks, I think it's only but fair because like I've been making fun of Zosh breaking everything uh for the past I don't know how long. Like Zosh breaks something, I'm like literally like laughing. Not so much laughing as misfortune, just laughing because it's like the repetition of fucking shit up. You know what I mean? Like literally like I think it was sensory overload for me when he got on the dyno, knew his axle seal was messed up, and literally didn't fix it, and then all the transmission fluid drained out and the transmission blew up. Cav says, let me know what Gundams they have. Do they have Gundams? Dude, what? Do they still even make Gundam wing models? What the fuck? You just blew my mind, dude. I used to build like all those when I was like in 6th or 7th grade or some shit. I used to have a fuckload of those. I used to do the like little I don't know what scale size is, but like the ones that are about this big. Then they had the big daddies. Oh my god. You just took me back down memory lane, dude. Justin says Static's live. Is he? He's probably doing a giveaway. Dana's the man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does say Young Static's live. Yeah, built to drive merch plus Honda YouTube challenge. Let's see what we got. Damn, he's got 106 people watching. What a gangster. Yeah, but his shit's not loading. Yeah, it's just pinwheeling. Yeah, his shit's.
Oh,
there it is.
wow. Last night I worked on the car, so I'm gonna check my plate.
His shit is mad glitchy.
I tell you guys right now, save the questions because I'm not reading the chat room just yet. So,
Brad says we're the only 6 that matter. Dude, true story. Dude, static shit is mad pixely. Jamal says, are you going to see Deerhoof? Possibly. I'm not sure, honestly. I was supposed to go with this chick, and then like she moved back to Nashville, so I don't know if that's happening or not. It's very sad because we were gonna have a hotel party. I was looking forward to getting to Cheek City. Now Cheek City's probably not happening. Oh my god. It's so hilarious just calling 2019, man. Getting laid's called Cheek City. I'm going to Cheek City. Sounds like a fucked up Midwest state city or some shit. Cheek City, North Dakota. Cheek City, Iowa. Like in Nebraska, exactly. Cheek City, Nebraska. Assville, Maryland. Well, we do have in Virginia we have Goochland. Yeah, that's right. We have Cumberland. Brad says I'm from a town '96 called Cedar Creek, Nebraska. I don't get the reference. I am from a town A96 called Cedar Creek, Nebraska. What in the fuck? I missed the joke. Or is there a joke? Oh, I'm from a town of 96. Ah, there you go. Now it all makes sense. I was like, what am I? Am I illiterate? Can I not read? A town of 96? What in the fuck? Dude, if I lived in a town of 96, I'd probably have sex with every girl because there's like 6 girls. Literally 6 girls live in this town. I've had sex with all of them. Fry says, dude, that's like a village. That's literally like a village. A town of 96. That's like high school, but like 2 classes. It's like literally like everyone's seen everyone's dick. It's like a locker room. I know everyone. Literally. Yeah, I'm debating. I think I might go get some of that heat shrink tube or something. Solder these bitches and waterproof them. But in all theory, if I wanted to, couldn't I just solder them and then just take some heat shrink? Because I have solder. I have a soldering gun, flux core solder, and I have heat shrink. So like, wouldn't that be the exact same thing, really? I guess the shit you guys were showing me would be easier because it's just like a one-stop shop. You know, you just slide the sleeve on, and then you would heat the shit up, and it would all solder and heat shrink in one, basically. Reason I don't like the idea of that, though, is what if the solder thing goes wrong, but then you heat shrink it, so then you're kind of like fucked. How are you going to get the heat shrink off? Like, just pretend, hypothetically, like you solder 2 things together. You always check your solder, then you heat shrink, as opposed to like you're doing it all in one stop. What if the shit goes wrong or something? I don't think I've ever soldered anything wrong before. Pretty straightforward, but you just never know. Brad says it's true. It's true. Brad says I would assume. I would assume as well. Man, I almost want to go get the fuel pump and start working on the fuel pump right now. Speaking of, it says, can you weld? I can weld. I'm by no means a good welder. I can weld things together. I mean, probably come out looking like fucking boogers, but for the most part, like flux core soldering or welding, I mean, I've done some of that. More like the stuff like you would do body work with, you know? Like popping out, I don't know, like the technical name for the machine. We have this machine, I think it's a MIG welder. It's like a wand. You put the wand up to like, let's say a dented quarter panel or door or something like that. Then you hit the button and it beeps. It welds on temporarily to the dent. Then you slide hammer it out to straighten out the panel. Like shit like that, you know? So not so much like fabrication welding, but more like repair welding, you know, like body work welding. Fry says slide hammer videos are dope. Body repair contour. That. There you go.
Right now, I actually took out back seats already. That's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple.
Dude, Surge Motive's channel is like
I said, look up on Google, YouTube.
ridiculous.
There's videos on how to do that.
So good.
Back seat is out, so we can get access to the pump.
He's only got 9,000 subs. I feel like he should have like 100,000.
Right now, we got to take the cover off the top of the fuel pump. So that's what we're gonna do. Things first, you don't want to take these.
Before I start watching this, it's like I respect Zosh. I mean, he's got like almost 200 something thousand subs or whatever he's got, and he's he's a young guy, and he's doing his thing. Nothing against him. My point is, like, when I clown on him, I'm not clowning on him because I think he sucks altogether or anything. It's like he has so many subs, but like he's always breaking shit, and that's like his MO. You know what I mean? So like he has 200,000 subs, and like he has a couple of videos where he's like complaining how he's not like he doesn't have 1 million subs or something like that. Then you got people like Surge, you got people like Hunter Toon, you got people like Dana that have like a fucking fraction of 200,000 subs. Like Surge has 9,000, Hunter's got 11,000, and Young Static's got 50,000, which is a big step up, but it's still not 200,000. And like these cats are fucking killing it. Like Surge is killing it, Dana's killing it, Hunter's killing it. Mark from Honda Street Garage, when he was still active, he was killing it. Kev kills it. I mean, Brad Old Souls kills it. A lot of people kill it, and we don't have no 200,000 subs, and we don't fucking complain, and we sure as shit don't break everything every fucking 5 seconds. So that's kind of why I clown on Zosh a little bit. I mean, I think he's funny. I think, I don't know how to put it into words. Some people like, I've had a couple people like say to me, like, do you like not like Zosh or something? Like you're always clowning on him. It's like, I'm more like having fun with him, like just like playing around, but I don't know. That's where I'm at. That's my spiel. Jamal says, I hope you get to see Deer Hoof. That would be dope. Fry says, it's dope watching dudes in third world countries make shit work with like the basic shit. True story. Fry says, yeah, bro, Jimmy Fallon of the car game. Jimmy Fallon of the car game. Old Soul says, I just hit 500. Ha ha ha. It's just like, he's complaining that he doesn't have a lot of subs. Dude, you have a fuckload of subs. And then you got people like Surge who are super mad humble, and they have like less than 10,000 subs. And some of like Hunter's got like 11,000. That's basically 10,000. And then Dana's like the Honda God, and he's got fucking not even 100,000, Fry says, I just hit 17. Killing it. Fry says, like when Jimmy Fallon starts laughing and can't say his lines. Well, it's just like, I mean, I think his comedy's funny. Like Zosh is like, his little skits and his little antics are funny and stuff like that. He has a good personality and all that stuff. It's just like, it's just his mentality or this like work ethic that's like, fuck it, let's just make this shit work somehow. And then it's like the shit blows up, or you know what I mean? It's like, do a little bit of homework, take your time, measure 3 times, cut once. I can understand a fuck up here and there. I'm not perfect. I fuck up here and there, but like for the most part, I try to keep, if I fuck up here, I'm definitely not going to fuck up again. You know what I mean? Fry says OG PFI Dan and Shane PFI channels are growing. Dude, they are. That's another thing. Like, okay, for example, Boosted Boys. How many subs does Boosted Boys have? Like 500,000 or some shit, or getting there. Then you look at PFI Speed. How much does PFI Speed have? Like a fucking fraction. And without PFI, Boosted Boys wouldn't even be a thing. Like Brent is the fucking master. He's the fucking mad scientist over there. And he doesn't get like nearly as much credit as he deserves. I don't know. I don't know how I got on this rant, but Appreciation, dude, and underdogs, you know. Fry says, yeah, but PFI was at 33,000 subs forever. Since Kyle got the shop there growing fast. Yeah, that's true too. Old Soul says, I'm honestly not worried about it at all. It's just super fun. Well, yeah, that's a really good mindset to have. Like, you know what I mean? I don't do this for the subs either. I do it like, dude, I have like less than 300 subs and like we got less than 10 people in here. I'm having fun, you know? I feel you. Fry says, I think as far as car channels is 1320 and Cletus's car channel. What do you mean, Fry? Old Soul says, and this has kind of got me out of my shell. Hell yeah. Yeah, being antisocial is like, it's not healthy. I mean, it's a life. Some people claim it's a lifestyle, like, oh, solitude is bliss, or I like my solitude and shit like that. And solitude's a great thing to have, but like, if solitude's all you have, it fucks you up mental health wise. Like, before I had my job, I was sitting in my room, like, just chilling, working on my car and dicking around on the internet. That's it. Not going out or doing anything really other than getting coffee or gas or smokes and, you know, not much human interaction. And the sad part is I used to be all about human interaction, but I don't know, you change your ways up and you get in a rut, you know, figure eight. It's not good for you. Jamal says sometimes quality is better than quantity. You got some good people supporting your channel. Well, thank you, Jamal. Fry says are the staple for high subs. Well, yeah, those channels are. See, that's the thing about it. Like those channels do so well because like it's a snowball effect. They're going to different countries. They have unlimited budgets like you wouldn't believe. Like Cletus's channel, and like TJ Hunt and even like that dude in blue. He's got like fucking T-Pain and shit in his videos and stuff. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like they could only not it would be impossible for them not to do good at this point because like they have so much money and content, you know what I mean? It's it's like fighting against the tide basically. Like, oh, he's got T-Pain in his video drifting. Who doesn't want to watch that? Well, me personally, I couldn't give a fuck. I don't care if you have T-Pain in your video. I find it to be pretty cringeworthy and gimmicky, frankly. But you know, and like the typical clickbait, like, oh, let's get our girlfriends in this video. Oh, girlfriend's reaction to 1,000 horsepower boosted GT35R turbo, titties jiggling, ass shaking, short shorts, no bra. She's smiling, she's laughing, she's cringing, she's crying. It's like, dude, could you get any more clickbaity? And people eat it up too. That's the funny thing. I don't know. When I see that shit, I'm like, dude, you're killing me. Old Soul says I can't watch that dude in blue. I can't either, and he's from Virginia. Like him, I think him and Mark from Honda Street Garage are both originally from Virginia. Like I love Mark from Honda Street Garage. That dude has such a good personality, and he's like super resourceful, and you know, tons of knowledge on his channel. Teach you how to dismantle a K series transmission or build this, fabricate this, work on this, take this apart, all that shit. Then like that dude in blue, it's totally like just like a gimmicky car channel. Patterson Car Care. Buy our car wash. It is the best. Go to pattersoncarcare.com. It's fucking soap in a bottle. It's like, dude, the best thing you could do for the car community is make car care products. Like, for all I care, I could get fucking dish soap. I don't give a fuck. Because if you look up Patterson Car Care, that shit's mad expensive too. It's pretty hilarious how expensive it is. It's like, wow. I bet you it costs 84 cents a bottle of this shit to make, and you're selling it for $20 a pop. It's like, Yeah, about that. Pretty Dr. Dre of you. It's like Beats headphones. Well, they cost $14 to make, and we're gonna sell them for $300. Sweet. Good for you, Dr. Dre. Let's see. Fry says, that's how the car game worked. 1320 blew up with that. I mean, 1320 comes out with a new video, and their videos are well done, and they always have like a crazy good base of content, whether it's like, import, domestic, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, drag car, strip car, fucking anything. Fry says Honda street garages. Hondas always look dope. They do. Jamal says, how's work doing? Work's work, making money. I mean, just think. The fucked up thing. These two items right here, these injectors and this fuel pump, was a paycheck. A paycheck. Literally, these injectors were like $500. This pump was like $130. That's basically a paycheck right there. It's fucked. Straight up. Oh, and also, if you're wondering about, am I running a center? Am I going to run a fuel pressure gauge in the center mount? I'm thinking about it. I think I might. And also on the ends, there's a hole. There's a hole. Where are we running? So basically, I ordered the K-Tune EFI fitting kit, which is like $20. It's going to have a block off 8, I think this is a 8AN or 6AN or whatever the hell it is. It's going to be a center plug to block this side off. And then this is going to be our feed line, like a stock factory fuel line. But it's going to be an EFI fitting like the factory fuel rail has. Because I'm not going to go AN fitting until I do a return style fuel system. So basically what that means is I'm just keeping it stock, but it's, upgraded injectors. I'm not going to go returnless style until one day I go E85, And if I'm going E85 and doing a returnless style fuel system, it'd probably be because I'm going to go Magnuson supercharger one day. One day. Not saying it's anytime soon. Because a Magnuson supercharger, Merc Racing Magnuson supercharger, is going to be fucking expensive. But yeah, so for now, I got the block off for here. I got the EFI fitting on the way for here and the center gauge for here. So that was pretty much a paycheck, which is pretty crazy. But the fuel system's ready to go. I mean, that was pretty much the last step to getting tuned. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Fry says there's 3 bottlers and they non-disclosure agreement you to not talk about it, and they put a smell and a color that you want to it, and that's it. All gimmick. They are all one. Oh my God. Jamal says, I hope they give you a raise already. Shades, how can I make a direct PayPal donation to you? What are you donating for? What the heck? Old Soul says, I'm just curious why supercharger people are always like, why do that? Just do a turbo. Reason I would do a supercharger is because it's linear power band. It's going off a belt. I mean, I could go Rotrex or whatever, but it's about reliability. With a turbo, you have like all the vacuum lines. You have like boost by gear you have to set up, and like, I don't know. I'm not saying like a turbocharger is definitely going to make more power. We all know that, but I'm not talking about just like a Jackson Racing supercharger or even a Comtech supercharger. I'm talking like the creme de la creme of superchargers, Merc Racing, Magnuson. Dude, it's literally like a fucking, it's like this big. Like a Jackson Racing's probably like this big. Magnuson's like that big. It's huge. Like one of my subscribers, Camo FK8, he has a DC5. He lives in Australia. He has a Merc Racing Magnuson supercharger. He's on 14 pounds of boost, and he's hitting 400 wheel horsepower in a DC5. And there's a K20Z3 05 style K-Series Type S motor. And, I mean, he's not even pushing on the door. Like 14 pounds is like pretty reserved. You know what I mean? He's making 400 all day. The thing I like about the supercharger thing is it's instant. You're not going to have to wait for it. You know what I mean? With a turbo, you're either going to have to wait for it or you're going to do boost by gear and run less boost in the shorter gears. You know what I mean? So it's a trade-off. If you want traction with a turbo, you run less boost in other gears, and then by fourth gear, you're hitting full boost, which is great. But the only place you can hit fourth gear to get to full boost truly is at a strip. You know what I mean? It's like for a daily driver, supercharger or NA. I mean, NA is always going to be the best option, but if you can't make 300 horsepower NA, which is a pretty big feat for a K20A or K20A2 or K20Z3, I mean, pretty much anything that's not a K20, K24, those are really the only NA cars that can make that kind of power, other than maybe like, I don't know, like a balls to the wall B16B that's like completely race built, you know, like higher compression, Wiseco pistons, manly rods, thinner fucking head gasket for higher compression, E85, like Jesus, so much money too. NA is expensive, dude. I feel like I should have just built a B20 VTEC and got like 500 horsepower out of it. Just fully built it. Because I would have paid less than $500 for the motor. Then I would have spent maybe $5,000 for a turbo setup. Fry says, get it, bro. Please, you'll keep up with turbo RSXs, no problem. Well, the thing is, they might have more power. Like, I know a cat that comes up to my work who has a K20A2 with GT35R turbo on his car. He's making 585 wheel horsepower. It's almost like Mega Spool. Like, Mega Spool is making a lot of power, almost 600 on 20 pounds of boost. It's almost like a carbon copy. And that's great, but like you have to wait for that boost. You have to either sacrifice boost, do boost by gear, or you got to wait for the fucker to spool up. So off the line, unless you have a trans brake to build boost and then just launch like out of the hole, a supercharger is instant power. You know what I mean? It's just like an NA car essentially. It's belt driven, you know, unless you're going Rotrex or something. But yeah, I don't know. Only problem is if I go supercharger on my car, 10 pounds is the limit with that 11.5 to 1 compression. I'd either have to get less compression to run more boost or just be satisfied with 8 to 10 pounds of boost, which would probably be it'd be enough. I think 8 to 10 pounds of boost on a, you know, fucking K20A with 11.5 to 1 compression. That'd be pretty fucking sweet, actually. It would be, I feel like it'd be right around, well, if I'm at like 220 now, or just safe bet, say 225 or whatever, wheel horsepower, I'd probably be like 300-ish maybe. I don't know. At 8 pounds of boost, 10 pounds of boost, I'd probably be right around 290 to the wheels or 310. I don't know. Not too sure on that one. Brad says, I just see so many turbos, and I'm like, it's always turbo. It's already been done a million times. Fry says, even TSX K24s do 400 horsepower at the box supercharger, kids. Oh, kids. Yeah, I'd chill at 7 and just kick it. Old Soul says, I really like my B16A3. It's a great engine. Yeah, B16A3, my friend, or not my friend, my fucking tech, that's what I meant to say. He had a CRX with a B16A3 in it, stock motor. He was able to rev it out to 9,000. Like, I think 9,000 or 9,500 or something like that. I don't know what the hell he had done to it, but he used to run the fuck out of that thing. I think he's at $9,000, which is pretty crazy. But then again, he's like a mad scientist. That guy's pretty fucking crafty. And I'm gonna take my car up to him tomorrow, and I guarantee you he'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's that." I'll be like, "Oh okay, let's fix that." Whew. What do you have done to yours, Brad? Is it just a stock B16A3? Rich Rod, I didn't even know you're still in here. A supercharger would be sweet. Yeah, it'd also be really expensive too. And like the whole thing of staying NA and being in the NA class, it would open up a can of worms because think about how many forced induction RSXs are out there, like racing against all of them. Unless it was just a supercharger class, that'd be pretty dope. But usually it's a forced induction class and there's an NA class. So all the turbocharged cars you go up against, it'd actually be kind of fun to go up against turbocharged cars because, like I said, it's linear power versus massive power that comes on later or less power earlier. Could be a fair fight. By fourth gear, they probably fuck you up, though. God damn. Ugh. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting tomorrow to see how this fuel rail and injector install goes. I'm gonna laugh if I like turn this bitch on and I like just fuel starts gushing out somewhere. I'd be like, oh shit, turn this bitch off, Pookie. Gonna burn this motherfucker down. Old Soul says it's got a chipped ECU with launch control, and I've moved the red line to 8500. And the only thing I've done so far is a password JDM whale penis. Oh shit! I have a whole Exetti stage 2 clutch and flywheel. K-tune cylinder and steel lines. Haven't installed all that yet. Jamal says finally managed to get a PayPal account set up. Got to get those coffee mugs from Wing King too. Well, yeah, man. I mean, I feel kind of bad. Like, I'm not gonna say don't donate, but like, why are you donating? I feel bad because I didn't make an album this year. It's already fucking almost March, getting close to March. I haven't made shit. But yeah, that's my PayPal right there. If you want to hook it up. Caden's back. Yo, play the Supra thing. He wants the Supra, the remix. He wants the Broke Daddy. Bring the energy. Bring the energy. This is my fucking ringtone. Bring the energy. Jamal says the show appreciation for all the content on Flight Bike. Well, dude, thank you. I appreciate that. That's nice of you. The musical influence. Dude, I wish I could play music like I used to. I feel like I've lost it. I don't think I've lost it altogether, but like, dude, I used to play music every fucking waking second of my life like it was like a mission from God or some shit. And now it just feels like a passion, hobby, meshing, you know, like I still play music, but like it's like playing music as a choice as opposed to like playing music like a real artist, like where you're like, it's a fucking need, like eating food. You know what I mean? I don't want to say I've grown up, but it's just like you go down different roads, different paths. Also says you got some nice reference speakers up in that room. Or oh, I see what you're saying. You got some nice reference speakers up in that music room. Well, like I've had this stereo since I was 12. This is an old Sony 320 watt stereo receiver and fucking subs. They work wonders for making music, like just like listening back to your tracking to mix. Then a lot of people say not to mix your shit on headphones. I completely disagree with that. If you reference between the two, like mix most of it, master and mix most of it on this, because like I have it like pointing. What I'll do is I'll be sitting here, computer screens are here, but then when I'm listening to it for tweaks, I turn around like this, the speakers are pointing right at me. So all the leveling is done on this, but then anything stereo, like left and right, panning and stuff like that, I do it on headphones. I don't know what anyone's talking about. Like, I don't understand how you wouldn't be able to do it on headphones, because fucking for like the stereo spread, hearing things in your head like that close to you, it works great. Old Soul says I got some nice Grado headphones about 3 months ago. Game changer. Oh, Grado's high end shit. Like Grado phonograph needles and stuff, like for high end, like Macintosh, like Macintosh turntables and like, you know, amplifiers and stuff. Like that's top of the line. But yeah, I mean, like I have these like on like right now, like you probably can't even hear it that well. I mean, literally the speaker volume right now is a third of the way up, and then I have my computer right now turned up to 20%, I think. So like it's super chill in the background. Old Soul says, yeah, they weren't crazy high-end ones, but they were like $200, but they were a huge step up for me. Yeah, I mean, even the $200 ones are nice. Grado's a good company. Like, these right here were $50 headphones, but they're AKGs, the K99 Perceptions. These have to be the nicest headphones under $100 I've ever found. Like, they work fucking wonders. Like, for listening to music, for mixing music, and I even use these as my headset for gaming because I have a I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I gotta turn it on. You look up here. I have this PlayStation camera. It has a like a surround sound microphone built into it. So that's my microphone, and it's pretty far away. So it's like, it's not the mouthpiece, all up in your shit. So people are like, turn your mic down, right? And I know how to set it up too. Gain staging is half the battle. But then the headphones, man, like, they're fucking awesome. Old Soul says, nice. I'll have to look them up. Dude, they don't make them anymore. That's the problem. They sold them at Guitar Center like forever ago. But if you look them up on like eBay or Amazon, dude, $50 or however much they cost, they're under $100. They're super good go-to headphones. Like, you don't got to worry about like if you break them or something. They're under $100, so it's like, no spilt milk. Shout outs to Broke Dad. He's selling his car. I'm a little bummed out for him, but at the same time, I can kind of understand why he's doing it, because like he's going through like kind of like a metamorphosis in his life with stuff going on, family, house, kids, all that stuff. It's sad to see it go, but it is what it is. I'm kind of really bummed out though, because I was really looking forward to seeing him, do more with the car. Old Soul says, damn, I have a PS4 camera thing. Can you hook that up to a stream, or is that just for the motion tracking? Well, like the PlayStation camera, you can't use that on anything pretty much but a PlayStation unless you have an audio interface that has an optical out or in. It's like it almost looks like it's similar to almost what the weird end of a printer cable looks like. Not the USB side, but that like pentagon looking weird house shaped shit. So, I mean, I have audio interfaces that have that, but it's really more trouble than it's worth. Like, the camera I'm using right now is just like a Logitech camera. It's just like a USB 3.0. It's $100. And this fucking webcam like works wonders. I don't know how good you guys can hear me normally, but this camera does wonders. It's fire. It's funny because I actually sent one of these cameras to Christian. We were like talking. He was like, dude, my microphone suck, or my webcam and my microphone suck, or something like that. Like, they're chopping out, or, it's cutting in and out, like when we were doing our podcast interview. And yeah, I sent him one of these cameras. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, those are the K52s. Those are pretty similar. I don't know. Oh, see, those are not the ones, because if you look in the top right, it says AKG by Harman. That's when I feel like that's when like the AKG name was bought by Harman or something like that. So it's not quite the same. They're probably still pretty good, but they might not be as good. But the ones I have are the K99 Perception. So those are the only ones I can vouch for, because like everything AKG is fucking fire. Like, if you're looking for like the most badass condenser mic on the fucking planet, it would be the AKG 414. It's $1,000 microphone. I used to have one. It was amazing. It did wonders for miking drums, miking guitars, miking vocals, like omnidirectional shit, polar patterns and stuff. It was a Powerhouse. Thing was sick. Super expensive though. And my dumb ass traded it for like a drum cymbal and like a guitar. And I don't even have the drum cymbal or the guitar anymore. So there's that. All right, here's the drum and bass mix. I'm going to get a drink.
Bring the energy. Bring the energy. Bring the energy. That's here. That's here. That's here. BMW Supra. That's here. Reignite. BMW Supra. That reignite. That reignite. BMW Supra. BMW Supra. BMW Supra. BMW Supra. Fucking. Hank. Fuck no. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Fuck no. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Fuck no. That's reignite. BMW Supra. That's reignite. BMW Supra. Reignite. And fuck no. Nope. That's reignite. BMW Supra. Fuck no. Reignite. Fucking. Fuck no. Fucking. That's here.
Oh my god. Fuck no.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no.
That'll be all. What did Brad send me? I see $23. That's all I saw. Ooh. $23? What? Ah, dude, you got them for $23? Dude, I need to buy some more of those. Shit. That's badass. Yeah, I think when I bought them like 10 years ago, they were either 59 or 99. I can't remember. They were at Guitar Center on sale. Dude, that's crazy. I'm sure they're not as good as your Grado ones, but for like on the road, you know, like if you're like, you didn't want to take your Grado ones with you or something, they'd probably be a good substitute. I would think. God, no. Ooh. Yeah, I think tomorrow's projects, I'd like to get the fuel system set up. I don't think I'm going to get the whole fuel system set up, but see, because I want to get the pump in, and I do want to get the injectors in at the same time. And I don't think I'm going to get the pump in tomorrow, honestly. It's going to take me, I mean, I might, maybe. gonna get my tune ready. Jamal says, all done. It's only a small donation. There will be more in the future. What? Did you donate money to me? Dude. Did you really donate money to me? Am I about to lose my shit on the internet? What? What the fuck? Dude, this man Jamal just donated $52 to me. What the fuck? Dude. I have $52. What the fuck? Dude, thank you, Jamal. I don't even know what to say. You know what I got to say? I know what you want. Dude, that's fucking crazy. We need celebration music. Oh yeah. So she got $52? Dude, thank you. I'm all blown away.
You hope no hope of your family. You hope no hope of no history.
I don't know what's up on my computer, but there's no login welcome screen. I guess we'll just like leave that, chilling. Maybe it'll come back. I don't know what's up with my computer. It's fucked. I guess I'll edit that tune later. Like literally, it's not. There's no welcome screen. All good, brother. Dude, thank you. I don't even know what I'm gonna spend that on. I'm probably just gonna like, I don't know. Well, I'm trying to think. What do I need? $52. What else? Damn. There's so many things to buy. I'd probably put that towards my my Motul gear oil for my transmission. Dude, it might be time to get that Motul oil. If I'm having issues with my transmission, maybe that Motul oil will like save me. Maybe. Okay, I'm dying to know what the hell's wrong with this computer. There is no welcome screen. Oh, nice. Okay, now it's working. I think. I see a pinwheel. It's doing something. It's trying. Bitch, what's wrong with you? Huh, this is weird. Yeah, let's see. Oh, there we go. Now it works. I think it's because I haven't turned it on in so long. It's like freaked out or something. Hey, now everything's there. Well, kinda. Now it all just went black. Now it's all back. Hey. What the fuck is that? So we're gonna open up K-Pro and see about the. I know about the injectors. Like you can just like type in your CC of injector, and it'll remap the fuel trim and all that stuff for the size of injector you have. But I don't know about the fuel pump. I think the fuel pump's in there too. Let's see, fuel. Fuel injectors. So you get the fuel injector size, fuel trim. Not seeing the fuel pump part. Or does the fuel pump part not even matter? Jamal says, gotta go run some errands later, Shades Peace. Dude, have a good one, man. Dude, thank you so much for the donation. That was like super fucking awesome of you. That was like the nicest surprise. That was like a nice way to forget about car problems. Deadass. Reopen. Flex fuel. Fuel compensation. Injector phase. Fuel injectors. Injector size. Dude, where in the fuck would it be for pump? Anyone still in here that would know? Do you even need to type in your fuel pump size, like 320 liters per hour? Do you need to type that in, or is it more about the injectors? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Mega Spool, what's good, man? Dude, you would know this. So in K-Pro, like let's say you get 750cc injectors, you type that in, right? But the 320 liter per hour grams pump I got, I don't need to type that in. You know what I'm saying? Or do I? Where would I type that in at? Because like in K-Pro, you got your well, you're not even gonna be able to see this bitch. This bitch is so bright, it's not even funny. I got here, field trip. It's like you got your 310, that's where you plug in, that's stock injector size, but you would type in 750cc in there, but then you got fuel compensation. There's nothing about fuel pump in there. And fuel trim's just your trim, so you're not gonna have anything in there. But then like where in the fuck would your fuel pump be? Hmm. fuck it would be. Hey, up close and personal. Dude, son of a bitch. Why is always such a bitch tracing this wire back? Putting it right back in the same spot. You're back here, bitch. Booyah. Is it just me or does the stream look like it's lagging like a fucking hair? Let's see. Megaspool says you do need to put the dead times for the injectors in though. Oh, but they did come with the box. I think. You got flow data. And look at these. Look at these bad daddies just installed them. We got the Grams 750 cc's in a motherfucking K-Tune fuel rail. Hey. And Megaspool says YouTube is being junk today. Old Soul says, was that a disco ball I see? I can't see it. What the fuck is it? Hey, where'd you see a disco ball? Yeah, oh, it's right here. What the fuck am I doing? Hey, would you look at that? It's a motherfucking disco up in this bitch. So, like, here, we go to fuel injectors. Yeah, like the dead time should already be. Let's see if I go 750. Okay, so like let's say I have grams, right? Like, you know, group A, skunk 2, same company, grams, fucking fuel injectors that are 750 cc's. Would those dead times be the exact same as RC engineering 750 cc's? Like the company shouldn't matter, right? Should be the exact same dead times, right? Ah, fuck. You're not gonna decide. My only options in the injector dead time quick select are 240 stock B series, stock K series 310s, ID 1000, D-Schwerks 600, D-Schwerks 800, D-Schwerks 1000, D-Schwerks 1300 cc. Then we got RC 650s, RC 750s, and the RDX 440 injectors. That's all that's in it. There's no grams whatsoever. Yeah, that's the exact same 21 pounds an hour. Okay, so that's like my little booklet basically. That little box go.
Fuck that, put that shit.
Oh, it's right here. Yeah, like they come with a flow data, right? for any of their injectors. So like it shows the voltages, and then it shows the flow rate. But like basically in K-Pro you have battery voltage and you have dead times. So like voltage is kind of weird. Like here, I'm gonna click on RC 750 just for fun. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's like let's see. So it's 6 volts. Well, there ain't even 6 volts. 8 volts. Bro, like this shit does not make sense to me. So they're saying like at 6.07 volts, the dead time for 750 cc's is 3.35. There ain't even a 6 volts on this bitch. Like 10 volts, 10.001 would be. Hmm. It's like your options for voltages. Megaspool says, be right back. They might have them on the forum. Get it. Your voltage table in K-Pro is weird. It's like 6.07 for one, 8.09 for another, 10.01 for another, 14.06, then 16.08. Like, why are they like weird numbers like that? Not like 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, or some shit like that. And then as far as like your dead time in milliseconds, like under which fuel pressure are you going? Like dead time? Is that mean? I feel stupid. I don't know shit. Dude, shit like this just makes Brent and PFI speed just that much more badass. Like how does he know how to do all this shit? Like K-Pro to a degree seems very straightforward, but it's like endless. K series engines, fucking endless. Dude, I can't believe I just got $52 from Jamal. That's like badass. I'm trying to think what I want to buy right now. Let's see. See now Megaspool's got me on the hunt. Let's see if I can find this shit. I don't know why my camera's lagging. I hope it's not lagging for you guys. Is it the internet? Because my internet's seems like it's fucking up. My connection is timed out. You guys still there? Is everybody still here? Megaspool says you should be able to change the vultures on what matches. So, okay, so like here, like, which number? Like, show you exactly what I'm looking at. So you look at the table. Which number is the dead time? Like, look at the fuel pressure. Is it 100? Is it the 4.35? Like, which one is the dead time? Which row? Am I supposed to set your base pressure at your regulator, then use the dead times of the fuel pressure on the table? Well, the thing is, I don't think I have a fuel pressure regulator in my setup because I don't have a return style fuel system. You know what I mean? I don't think we have a regulator unless it's built into the pump or some shit. Are you saying software? There's always a learning curve. Unless there's, wait a second. I just saw some fuel injectors help. See what that does. I would assume that the dead time would be, it's the lag. It's like no, you're not giving it fuel basically, right? So at 8 volts, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, okay. I think I'm getting it. So this is how you change it. You're changing the voltage, like you said. Instead of it being 6.07, 8.09, 10.01, 14.06, and 16.08, it's going to be 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And then I would assume the dead times would be okay. So would my dead times be 3 bar or 6.89 bar? Like, you know what I'm saying? The fuel pressure would be like 43 at idle. Or would it be 100 like wide open? Because if you're looking at 43.5 psi, it's 1.9, 1.33, 1.030, 0.77, 0.690. And on here, stock, idle is base fuel pressure. Yeah, so, okay. So hold on, let me do the 750 again just to see how close it is. .9, that's not right. 1.3, that's not right. 1.0. Dude, the RC versus the what I'm reading here on the grams is like completely different. So we got 8.00. See, look, they're changing 8.00. Like when I type in 8.00, it's changing it to 7.99. Why is it going to change it? And like, let's say I'll do 10. Yeah, then I did 10.00 and it changed it to 10.01 and 12. 12 got changed to 12.04. Yeah, then changed 14.00 to 13.96. And it changed 16 volts to 15.98. So if we're going off of what they say is voltages, then these aren't going to be right. You know what I mean? I don't know how I feel about this. That's so weird. Megaspole says they're very close. It shouldn't make a big difference. Yeah, I guess so. Hopefully. Hopefully. Dude, I can't believe they don't have grams loaded in there. That's crazy. Like in the quick select thing. Because the RC ones run on completely different voltages. They run on 6, 8, 10, 14, 16, as opposed to 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Crazy. They'll need to be tuned from there anyways. Yeah, I think I might just fucking wait until I get tuned. Just like bring the fuel rail and the injectors, like install the pump, obviously. But then, you know, just swap in the injectors or something. I don't know. Because I ain't trying to have the car drive like shit. You could probably find them to match Honda's voltage values on the Honda forum. That would be dope. Honda injector. Injector dead times. I feel like Honda needs like updates like every month. That would be dope. There's not shit. I might just call up Grams tomorrow and be like, yo, could you just like tell me the dead times? Like send me a PDF file or some shit with exactly what to type into Honda. God damn. Ugh. What a day. I'm so glad. Stick them in there and try it out. You seem technically sharp. I bet you will figure it out if you play with it a bit. As long as you don't fool with ignition timing too much or let it get too lean, you won't have any trouble. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, I'm pretty good with computers. I just don't know anything about injector dead times at all. I've never had to replace injectors in a car. Like anytime we've ever replaced any of the fuel system, it's always fuel pumps. It's always swapping injectors for injectors, like stock injectors for injectors, basically, you know, 310s for 310s, 240s for 240s and shit like that. You know what I mean? I've never had to upgrade an injector. What you been up to, Megaspool? K-Pro is a bitch because of cam angle. D's and B's were a lot easier. I learned Chrome and EC Tune on them. Right? Dude, S300 back in the day was pretty chill, honestly. You have like 2 tables. And K-Pro, you have like, what, 5 tables, 6 tables or some shit? Like each, like, you have a table for each, like, fucking, like the VTC. You have like, you have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. High cam, low cam, VTEC, like all that shit. It's like, Megaspool says working way too much. How about you? Still thinking about going to Honda? I'm debating it, you know, because like as much as I don't like my job's like mad easy. It's really not that bad. It's just not that much money, to be honest. Like I'm not making enough money for how much I'm working. And I'm not working like ridiculous. I mean, there's people out there working harder than me for sure. I'm working like 35, 36, 37 hours a week, something like that. So I'm working like 70, 72 hours most weeks, every 2 weeks, 72 hours every 2 weeks, bringing home about $660 a paycheck. It's not that bad, but you know, I feel like if I put in 50 hours a week and worked at Honda, made $12 an hour, then some overtime on Saturdays, like that shit would be fire. You know what I mean? Like Spool says, shit, I'm working about 70 hours a week right now. Shit is terrible. Jesus, dude. So you're working as much as I'm working in 2 weeks. That's insane. You must be making some fat money though. Shit, you're probably making what, $1,000 a week or some shit. Mega Spool says it sucks. It will suck the life out of you. I bet, dude. Because honestly, I'm working 72 hours every 2 weeks, and it feels like it's sucking the life out of me because I don't work. Like I haven't had a full time like on paper job in like fucking I don't even know how long. I've always had under the table jobs and just like selling shit and stuff like that. A couple grand a week before taxes. Dude, very nice. That's good money though. So you're making like over 100 grand a year. Fuck. Megaspool says, yeah, it's not worth the money. Yeah. That's like Flying Gato. Like he used to make like a fuck, I don't even remember what he said. He made like 150K a year and he was like working like 16-hour days and shit. He said it was wearing him thin. Megaspool says, LOL, it's okay for a few weeks, but then it takes its toll. Yeah. I could feel that, man. True story. Man, now I want to figure this shit out. So, like, just to clarify one more time, I should definitely be changing the voltages, though, right? Like, from 6 to 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That should be the voltages I'm operating off of, right? I would assume. It'd have to be. Working for Honda would be legit. That's the motherland. Getting that legit parts discount. Yeah, unless you can get them based on a more realistic scale. Yeah, I mean, voltage offset. It'd have to be that. Yeah, I'll probably call up Graham tomorrow just to double check that shit just to make sure I'm doing the right thing because they've done this shit. Yeah, you'll have to change the dead times and the voltage. Booyah. Good to know. Yeah, it should be a piece of cake then. If I'm just going off that, it's just like kind of makes me weary about like when you type in 10 and it gives you like 9.99 or 10.01 or some shit. I'm gonna ask their opinion on that. Be like, does it matter? What should I do? Because they're their injectors, you know. I'm sure they've had to test them and shit. Ooh. God damn. Dude, it's only 1 a.m. and like I'm motherfucking tired. It was a boring ass day today. Good luck with it, amigo. Let me know if I can help. Dude, you've been a help already, man. Thank you so much. Gonna hit the bed. I gotta get up early. Dude, you and me both, man. I gotta enjoy my day off tomorrow. I got Friday off somehow. Sweet baby Jesus. Gonna install the wideband tomorrow. Going to get everything I can get done. Get shit going. You know what I'm saying? And yep. Thanks for watching, guys. And it was nice chatting with all y'all. And Neighborhood Jesus over and out. Be motherfucking y'all.